Hello there everyone, Ashnflash here, and welcome on into a LEGO Marvel 2024 set review. Today we are looking at set number 76282. This is the Rocket and Baby Groot set. This is an Infinity Saga set, retailing for $59.99 USD or $79.99 Canadian. I'm interested and excited about this for one reason, and one reason alone, being the Baby Groot little figure there. You could see the back of the box. There's a couple of different play features and different things for you to do. So let's go ahead and let's take a closer look at this. All right, so here he is all built up, and I gotta say, like, I feel like every single time when we first hear about these things, a buildable character, I'm just really down and hard on them. But then when I wind up building it, it's like, it is a fun experience. Would I ever, if this wasn't my job, get these? Per se, probably not. This one, maybe because of the exclusive figure, but it's still really fun. I do love some of the part usage here. Like you'll see in the tail, it's quite impressive, just some of the pieces they've chosen to do. I think that the detailing on the face, you'll see up close, it's quite impressive just how they've done parts of it. But yeah, overall, I'm a little buildable character out. You know, I'm not quite sure of just the reception online, like who exactly these are for, but who knows? Maybe you really love these. So this video's for you, I guess. But all right, so starting down here at the feet, there is quite a lot of articulation there. You probably saw me pose it a little bit before, and for some different pictures you'll see throughout this video. But the toes in the front, they're interesting. I do love the fur and how they have accomplished that here, which is some of the colors with the medium nougat and then the dark orange. And then even over here on the back, if I just spin this around for a second, you could see the little rock claw pieces being used for the feet. The other side, it's just reflected. It's the exact same build and everything. Same here for the legs. I do like parts of this. Like you'll notice, I really like just the flat of it. Like there's not a lot of studs showing on this model, which I really appreciate. I like the little knee pads and just how they've built like the shorts and everything. It's very impressive. Even how they connect here at the legs. There's a little bit of a gap there that would have been nice, I think, to sort of close on up a bit, but that's okay. Now onto the belt. I love this. We've got this sticker here for a little bit of like a pouch. I like how you could see like the sewed on bits there, as well as like the strap and the lock. I think something that would have been cool would have been maybe to have some batteries or something else attached here on the waist. But besides that, that's pretty great. I want to come over here to the back. This is my favorite part. The build for the tail is incredible. I think that the use of these barrel pieces all sitting inside of each other to create this pattern, it's very compact here. This bush piece as well in the back, like, and the tail can also move up and down. This is by far my favorite part of it. All right, working up to the torso, you can see we've got some stickers there, and it's just a little bit of detailing there, the straps and everything. I do like how these parts here are brick built like the rest of like the outfit that he's got on, and then a little bit of fur. Maybe could have used some different colored fur up here on the neck. I'm just like trying to compare it to the rest of like everything else. Like over here on the arms, you've got a couple of different spots there. I love these shoulder pads. The use of these wheel covers is just so smart, and even the dark blue parts of this, I really like that a lot. I think that looks great. The arms, they're quite skinny. I think that there's a lot of gray sort of showing. Kind of wish maybe that could have been covered up just a little bit there. But the hands are very interesting. They're sort of inverted because he has to hold these guns that he's got. So there's a lot of articulation there in the arm. I will say, full disclosure, I noticed just by moving it a little bit, if you just slightly, because of the joints that are being used, if you just slightly move it to the back, they will pop out. So it's a little annoying that way, but other than that, I mean, I'm not sure how you can really fix that. I do like the hands here. Got a little ingot there. Again, speaking of those different colors, I think that looks great, as well as using the claw hands there from the mechs from last year. I think is pretty great to have here too. You've got a sticker on this Nexonite shield, and then this blaster, it doesn't do anything. It doesn't have, it's not a stud shooter or anything like that, but it does look pretty cool there. And I just love how they've used like those stamp pieces, sort of inverted them there, so they're attached to the cylinder bits and everything. But coming on over here to the other arm, you've got this gun, which is my favorite gun out of the two, just because of how they've hidden the missile. I really love how that looks. You could see here that there is a flick fire missile, and all you do is push on down. You actually get 2 of these, and I feel like this is not a common color, or at least not something that I have a lot of, so that's kind of cool. Maybe that's new. I really don't know in that light blue, but it looks great. Same sort of design for the hand and the gun. Parts of it is similar, but you do have a different sticker here on this side. Also a bit of a scope, and then you've got these 2 little black cone pieces there. Anyways, coming over here to the shoulder, you could see on this piece, the studs actually have a purpose here, and you can take your Groot figure and actually attach him there and have him on the shoulder for Rocket. I think that's really adorable that they did think of that. All right, so the way that this head is built, I really love just some of the levels of detail here. Like looking at the side bit here, those claw pieces, and then you've got the teeth pieces. So from the back, they're coming over here to the front, meeting up with that. And I'm just gonna detach it just a little bit so you could see what I'm talking about here, just so you could see the gap and how those 2 parts are meeting up together to make that fur on the side. I love that. You've got this printed slope piece there, which is different than this printed piece over there. You've got a little bit of printing up there at the top to add to the detail. I think that the whiskers are pretty cute. They're using the Wolverine claws there. The eyes are printed there as well, so you do get a little bit of differences for both of those. And I guess maybe they're not. You just have to rotate them. My mistake. They're the same piece. But I love these ears. That's actually the Super Mario pieces, those leaf pieces that were introduced from the summer of 2023. And using them in reddish brown here for the ears is just so perfect. I love as well, like look at it from the back, this head. There's no studs really showing of anything that you could be like, oh, I wish that was covered up. It looks great. All of the fur, the different levels to everything here, even at the top of the head. Like this just looks like such a complete build here. No matter what way you look at it, there's so much articulation that you can look up and down, specifically up. That's a lot of range of motion. But coming over here to the front, I love the arch of the nose, and that leads into the front little part of the nose. But then the mouth as well, it's just so expressive. Like when he's yelling at people, like that just, it looks, or you know, you could even have him laughing. It's just so expressive. Really love all the parts that they've done here. The shaping of this, even using that Speed Champion piece here in the corner, like it is just such a really detailed model. I'm very impressed by the head. Also, just quickly to do a size comparison to the Groots, Venomized Groot is very similar size, obviously, to this model. But, yeah, I don't know how I feel about that. This is actually to scale of what Groot's size is in the movies. So, obviously, Rocket has been severely scaled down. I don't even believe that, like, Baby Groot is not this small in relation to Rocket. But it's still very interesting to see these 2 together. Am I at all saying that I'd like a $300 model of this to be in scale to this Groot? No, not at all. But I just think it's something interesting to compare. And here is Baby Groot, and he's just so adorable here. I really love this figure. It's not something that I ever knew that I needed until seeing it. Like, it's just so darn cute. I love how they did the face. Like, you could see that they've clearly taken inspiration from how Lego does other kid mini figures, and it's just so cute. I love the face and the smile, the different detailing there at the top of the head, the printing like all the way to the top in sand green like they do with other Groots. The torso printing too is very great, and yeah, I think that this is just a fun little exclusive figure for the set. Well, there you have it, everyone. That is my review of the Rocket and Baby Groot set. I think that these buildable characters, they're just pretty expensive. I think that if you get a chance to get them on sale, I definitely would recommend that, just because they are genuinely such a fun and complicated build. And this is quite the model. I really like it a lot. I will say that I was just genuinely surprised by some of the building techniques here, especially on the head and the tail. But what do you think of this? Are you going to pick this up, or have you already? Man, I gotta say just 2 things here. I'm so tired of these buildable characters being devoted to Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 2, and then we're not getting any sets based off of it for Infinity Saga. And then the other thing is as well, I can't wait until 2025 next year when we get a Venomized version of this. But anyways, everyone, be sure to subscribe, turn on the bell notifications so you don't miss out on future Lego Marvel set news and reviews just like this one. If you want to check out some of my reviews, you can find them linked at the end here. Hope you guys did enjoy the video. Hope you all have a great day. We'll see you all in the next one.